Hey, just a quickie. Who doesn't like a quickie on a Friday? So these are the pepper plants that were saved from last year. This one, I reckon, is going to come back. So all I've done is I've used the original soil that were in these pots, and then just topped them up with about that much compost. Again, if you're making your own compost, then it's free every year. I mean, this one's already got a pepper growing on it, so, and plenty of flowers. So it just saves you from growing them from seed. It does help if you've got a grow tent with some LED lighting in there, but a really decent windowsill will suffice. It will. So out of 7 plants, I've got 6 that survived, and they're all looking great. This was my lion's mane. I've just chopped another little crop off, still got some more growing up there, and it was all very moist. We like that word. So I brought it outside, and I'm letting it dehydrate in the sun, and whilst it's dehydrating in the sun, it's producing high levels of vitamin D, which is going to be a much better, healthier and trustworthy way of getting vitamin D into your system, as opposed to supplements that we don't know how they're made, where they're made, what they're made from, whether it's completely synthetic. This is not synthetic. So that's how I'll be drying all of my fungi from now on. Not just lion's mane, but your normal, like button, chestnut, anything like that. Just leave it out in the sun, dehydrate it, blitz it or pack it away. It makes pure sense. I've just planted some more seeds because the last seeds that were in there, I had that over the top, a couple of red hot days. There were a few things that had sprouted, have died because it was just the heat was too intense. So I'm going to be keeping these in partial shade until they start to grow. These 2 packs of coriander, I've planted them up. It looks a bit floppy because I've just watered them. But yeah, these will flourish. So just because the 2 plants that I've got planted in one pot, it's not enough. I use it a lot because of the shit that they're spraying in the skies. Heavy metals bind to this stuff and gets it out of your body. It's a very, very important plant. So just take from the side, turn it, take from the side, turn it, take from the side, turn it, and then give that a chance to regrow. Start taking from the top, then work on your other plant. This was a ginger plant that I planted last year, and it was about where my thumb's covered. That's how big it was. So it's tripled in size, but I kept on forgetting to water it, and the pot was too small. It's far too small. So this is going to go into a bigger pot, a much wider base pot, and let it grow again. Let it carry on growing, because this is one of the most important roots that anybody can grow, especially for supplements, cooking and stuff like that. And like I said, once it's been peeled or just scrubbed and then chopped up into centimetre slices, put in white vinegar, stick it in the fridge, and it will keep for years, maybe even a decade, indefinitely, or so they say. I've picked a load of Herb Robert, and I mean a lot, and I blitzed it in the blender, and then I laid out all of the mushy, what was left of it, after it had been blitzed, all out onto trays in the dehydrator, dried it out, and then I got it out and put it in the blender. So you don't really get much. So I'm going to build on that, because I'll attach a video that can be researched. It's all true. I'll attach a video to this video for you to have a look. I've been saving all of my tonic water bottles and my Graham's milk bottles, and then just cutting the bases off. I've still got the lid for it, and they've been going in my garden at the bottom down there, over the top of seeds that are starting to sprout down there to prevent slugs and stuff from attacking them. And so they've got loads and loads of protection, and you just water around the edges and that water goes in and underneath. So there's virtually nothing that needs to be wasted. And I've just received, oh, better not put my address on there, this box here, a fruit catcher, 2.5 meters. So that'll be for trying to harvest apples from that tree when they've finished growing, because before I was relying on them falling, dropping. Some of them were dropping from quite a big height. It doesn't matter that they're a bit bruised, but it does give ground dwelling creatures an opportunity to burrow into them, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. I don't really want bug flavoured cider. But yeah, that's about it for now. Just a little quick one, that's all. And this will become part of another batch of another type of supplement. So I'll be adding that to wild garlic. I went out with the girls yesterday and got another carrier bag full. Got to take advantage of it, because there's such a small window of opportunity for wild garlic, and it's such a valuable resource. So if you know where it's growing, please go and get some. And if you get the chance, maybe transplant, you know. I'm going to be picking some dead nettles in a bit as well, because of the nutritional benefits of that stuff. I'm not going to be going for the nettles, even though they are slightly better for you, because you have to go through an extra process with stinging nettles to get rid of the sting. So I'm not entirely sure that dehydrating nettles is going to get rid of the sting, if I'm honest. So dead nettles is the next best thing. So that's it. I'll be in the live stream later on. Much love and ciao for now.